be healthy and be happy and love myself in that aspect. But even though on the outside I looked like I was happy, inside I was still that fat girl that was like lost, confused, and didn't understand. It makes sense, right?
Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense.
I never knew this.
She's
a real one. She's a real one.
I was never the cool girl. I had glasses, braces. I was fat. I got picked on. I read comic books. I was one of the boys. I had so many guy friends because I was cool.
Damn.
But the girls didn't relate with me, and I didn't either. I had a breast deformity. I just got my last surgery 2 weeks ago. I took 5 surgeries to finally fix this genetic anomaly. It's called tuberous breast. I've helped a lot of women.
Wait, what's tuberous breast?
It's a genetic anomaly. It's a deformity. So I've dealt with a lot of things, and I've been able to help people though with my as my vessel, with my story. You know, there was this young lady in the UK, gorgeous lifestyle fashion blogger. She reached out to me because she came across my YouTube video about my tuberous journey, and she's like,
we'll link that in the bio.
And she was like, I can't believe there's someone else out there that does what you're doing, like at the level that you're at. You know, I've been on the cover of magazines with no boob in the process of getting reconstruction. Wow. You know, I've been in music videos with cutlets because I was in the process of healing. You know. But everybody, I put this smile, and nobody knew how much I was suffering inside. So I had made a decision I didn't want to suffer anymore. And I really wanted to. Oh, this is where I'm getting emotional.
Okay.
And this is where I really wanted, like, all right, I'm 37, I might not be married, I might not have kids. And who knows what the future might be like for me, but I'm done trying to live for society and what people think happiness means.
Yeah.
Because how much longer am I going to be on this earth? Who knows? And if I can help people, that's love for me.
Yeah.
And if I can help me, that's love for me. And I didn't expect to cry. Damn it.
It's all right.
Being vulnerable,
I'm over here like...
But being vulnerable is also part of my healing because I've always covered and masked because I never wanted to burden anybody. I never wanted to stress anybody. I never wanted to be anything that anyone needed to take care of because I could do it myself. And now I'm being vulnerable and I'm taking risks and I'm opening up and I'm practicing what I've learned because it's so easy to read in a book and it's so easy to tell somebody, but it does take work. And so I'm here and your girl is still doing work and life is not linear. It's been full of ups and downs for me. And, you know, I'm in the process of looking for my future within myself, and if what's for me, I strongly believe what's mine is mine. Yes. It could be very much the person that's in my life now, but I'm not pressuring it because what's for me, it's me. My peace matters more now. Real joy, real happiness, real self-love. I'm so full of love within myself now that I don't need somebody to validate me, and I don't need someone in my life. You know, I want to have that life partner, absolutely. You know, so.
Well, I definitely commend you.
Yes.
Yo, and
thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, that was
yes.
It's so crazy. I've known Jasenia for at least like 7 years, like 2017.
Wow.
5 years. I don't even.
I'm bad at math too.
Yeah.
How'd you guys meet?
Skits.
Yeah, we were doing skits back. We had a mutual friend that was doing skits, and I never knew this because when I saw her like this. I was like,
with longer hair.
I was like, damn, she looks good. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I never knew the story, and it's even like shocking to me. That's all. But I'm proud of you.
People go through stuff, and no one knows that they're going through this thing. Why is that? Like, why not just be like, yo, I'm going through shit. I guess nobody want to hear that.
Nobody wants to talk about it.
Hear about it.
And they don't want to talk about it. When you're going through it at the moment, it's something you're going through. So not until you're strong enough to actually open up.
Yeah, you know? there's more strength in being vulnerable. And in my mind, I thought that was being weak.
And a lot of people confuse that. A lot of people think like that in the moment, especially when they're going through something detrimental, you know, like they feel very vulnerable and they don't want to speak to anybody.
And it's difficult because Rico, in 2017 is kind of like around the same time that I had just gotten back after like my abusive relationship that happened in 2013, rebuilding. So doing these skits and these collabs were cool, but they felt purposeless. Yeah. So you saw how I stopped doing them, right? I stopped being the eye candy because I felt like, okay, there's more to me. I have a voice. I have a thought. Like I work at the hospital as an LPN nurse. Like, And then the Cardi B thing happened where people started trolling on me for no reason. But, you know, that really messed up my mental health at the time. And it strained my relationship too. And it didn't help that my partner was transgender. So it was like I'm dealing with Cardi B trolls, Nicki Minaj trolls, just because I'm supporting Cardi too much. But then it's funneling into me because I'm human. And now it's affecting my relationship. But I'm also getting attacked by the LGBT community because you must be a lesbian then if you're with a transgender person. And it's like, no, don't tell me who I am. I'm not. I've never been with a woman and I'm not with a woman. And then you have people that are not in the community that are like, oh, wow, she must be bi. And it's just like, it was super attack. And I was just putting up this like, I'm strong and nothing is penetrating me, but I was just tying inside. So that when that relationship did end in 2020 and the world was upside down, I was just like, let me not do what I did when I was a kid and younger. And I'm really big about mental health, not just surviving bullying and abuse, but surviving myself because I've tried to take my life a few times. And so knowing that I was going to be by myself, I said, you know what, Mom, have somebody pick up all these things because I'm putting them away. I'm not suicidal now, but I don't know what I'm going to be like in the next 3 days. I'm isolated. We're in lockdown. No one's seeing anybody. People are dying. Yeah. So I decided to like, all right, Jasenia, now's the time to really do something for yourself. Like, you got to love yourself. It's you and the pup. I have a dog. I lost him. And that's when I went to therapy and I got this tattoo because like it's a constant reminder of the semicolon that it's okay. That sentence doesn't need to like, life, it continues. Life goes on. And yeah, so
I remember
be kind to people because you don't know what they're going through.
You don't know what they're going through, 1,000%.
And I love women because I went to an all-girls school and I love that sisterhood and that bond. And sometimes women get confused. They see she's pretty, so she must be a bitch, or she's too, and it's like, I'm just empowering people. I don't know how hate came through empowering a woman, you know? Yeah. But I feel like...
we don't know the story.
So long story short, because it's a long story, Cardi B follows me and I follow her. And the algorithm on Instagram, if verified pages, the comment will... most engagement will pop on top. And I'm always like, oh, that's a beautiful dress. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Nothing but good stuff. And Nicki Minaj fans didn't like that because, of course, they were, you know,
when they were
beefing. So, oh, who's this girl? You know, and created blogs like, I hate Jasenia type of thing. And then all of a sudden, the Cardi B fans were getting tired of seeing the Nicki Minaj trolls trolling me, that they were like, well, can she just die? Mind you, they have no idea about this. Why don't you go kill yourself? Tell me where you live. I'll do it. I'll end her. Like, and it was like a lot of stuff. And it's crazy though, because that was 2017, 18. And then like 2017, 18, 19. But then when 2020 happened, everybody was not thinking about Jasenia and hating Jasenia. They were thinking about life and real stuff. And I got to think about my life and my perspective. And ever since then, a lot of people have come to my page and have left me beautiful comments like, I'm so sorry, I don't even know. Like, I actually got to see what it is you're about. Before I just judged you off of just seeing all these things, and I didn't even know why I hated you, but I actually hated you, and now I look up to you. And I feel like the reason why people could see me now in my truth is because I'm just being raw. Like, some days are good and some days are bad. Yeah. You know?
You're human.
Some days are struggle and some days it's not.
You're human.
Yeah. And I think we need to... This is why, like, it's scary to be in a time where you think about the future because people are becoming more desensitized. Yeah. And you have to be a pioneer of reminding people that there is kindness in the world and there should be a balance. I feel like a lot of the times social media allows people to just fall into a very dark place and be something they're not truly, but because they see that it's popular and a trend, they jump on it. And they don't even know who they are. And so this is why I stand up. And I remember going to church one day and it just so happened to be one of the days that I was dealing with some crazy. He was like, even Jesus had haters and he died and they crucified him.
And that's crazy. People don't even realize they're dealing with real people, like with real feelings.
That's the power of being a celebrity, or power of being, of having a voice.
A voice.
You know,
it's a pro and a con.
Yeah.
It's a blessing and a curse, literally.
Legit. And I can align. I'm pretty sure a lot of us can align, even being here at 8 at the table.
Yes, 1,000%.
We see comments talking crazy.
They go in on us.
all the time.
They go in on us.
Especially like when it gets reposted on other people's platforms that are completely opposite of being transparent.
Because the people that watch us, they're more respectful.
Yeah.
But when it goes on the blogs,
It's a whole different thing. Yeah. Like,
And this is a no judgment zone.
Yeah, like,
this
you
is
know.
why we
I
have
saw
this
that,
sign
and I was like,
here.
yay.
Because everybody has their own issues. Everybody has their own traumas. Everybody has their own mindset.
Right.
Everybody has been hurt in their own ways. We all
much
come with different things.
Pain in the world already, and why add more?
Yeah.
You know?
my thing is, I always try to say like, yo, it's okay to be you, unapologetically, and that's how I was raised, and that's why I'm so much of an advocate for it. Like, you know, I don't want to shout nobody out or talk bad on anything, but Channel E News had the nerve to call me. Had the nerve to call me F-Boy of the Year.
What?
Right? But it's cool because at the end of the day, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be myself.
We don't judge a book by its cover over
Stop,
here.
Nisha, I don't need you to touch me right now.
We don't judge a
I
book
don't
by
need you
its
to touch
cover
me right
over
now.
here, okay?
But what I'm saying is, just like you, just like Nisha, just like me, I think that is a beautiful thing when you live in your truth. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people who will judge you by your truth.
Yeah.
And they don't know nothing about
They don't
you.
know nothing.
You know, and a lot of times, and I hope that they are not, but a lot of times I believe that they're not living in their truth.
They're not happy.
Yeah, and they're fearing it because they see you doing your thing.
Right.
So I could definitely understand that.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all human. You know.
I'm
people
not,
watching.
though. I'm very robotic,
You're
according to
yeah.
Jasenia.
No, that's not that.
I'm messing around.
You're an Aquarius.
Damn, Jasenia got a bicep.
like
Oh, go ahead,
Aquarius.
go ahead. Damn. But I'm about to hit
Feel
the
it again.
gym.
Feel it again.
She like I'm a flex.
Okay, we want to
See,
talk about...
See, when I say I worked hard to be where I'm at, I worked hard to be not just
Yeah.
physically, but mentally and emotionally and spiritually.